Alright, so I said I would have a video unraveling, but I don't have an extra set of hands to put this thing up and somebody to hold the camera, but but it's alright. But yeah, it's up. This thing is pretty big for what I bought it for. Like I said, I didn't get the 33-foot long. I've got it for smaller purposes, for like smaller vehicles. This Yukon will fit in there, believe it or not. It will fit in here, but it'll be a tight squeeze. So inside here, I'm very, very, very pleased. The only thing I will probably do is add a set of Velcro. I'll probably cut this out. This is not really whatever this is. I'll probably cut this out and put some Velcro right here and make a window, and I'll put the fiberglass filters on this, which should go right here, and I'll do the same thing for the back side. This is what they call a workstation back here, and on this I'll probably cut this too to make it extra longer, because it's 26 foot wide, long. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably take this to my interior worker, have them put a zipper along this area right here, and then I'll have this where if I'm not using it, if I need the extra space, I'll fold this up and have hangers up here, fold this up where it'll stay up there and have that additional space, because this is probably a good 3 foot right here of workspace. And I'm kind of glad. I've seen some reviews on Amazon about people saying that they didn't like how this was not stitched to the bottom. You know what, that's good, because that way when I do take it to my interior person, they don't have to do an additional work to stitch that. So like I said, you got an additional 3 to 4, almost 5 foot back here to work with. You have your air coming in on this side, but I do not have the ventilation blower on because I'm still waiting for those to show up. And actually, that blower that's on it now is my personal blower that I have for other paint purposes. So yeah, so there's that. Overall, I'm very happy with it. For what I'm going to do with, instead of painting outside, which is a big no-no, having my actual paint booth versus, you know what, even if I got a shop, I probably would use this in there just for the space. When I'm not using it, fold it back up, have the extra space for body work for another body man to take care of some business. So I'm very happy with it, for the way it turned out. This right here could be a little bit temperamental. These need to be, this line needs to be cut back just a little bit more. Probably the stitching should have been a little bit further back, because sometimes the zipper will get caught up right on this thing sometimes, just like a jacket will sometimes. But for what it is, you got your little man door right there, but this actually comes all the way off. This whole thing unzips from the bottom, which you can see. You got a zipper here, take it off right here, take it off right there. I'm gonna do a walk around. As you can see, there's my cruise. I mean, we're not even, like I said, if I took that one door out, as you can see, that thing's almost to the back, and I've got plenty of room. Let's say if that thing was right there towards the back of it, then you have a good 8 foot, maybe 9 foot left over. So yes, the Suburban will fit in there. For the money, other people spend right at $1,800 to $2,000 for these booths. It's got plenty of tie downs. Like I said, you got the metal ones. You got these right here. I live in Georgia, so where I'm at, I really don't have a lot of wind. I mean, I have wind, but not enough to take this thing, bouncing off, because I live in a subdivision and there's a lot of houses around here to keep the wind down. So, but yeah, you got the replacement vinyl right here, which I like. That allows light in. It's got some actual, Happy Buy did have mesh up there, which they screwed up because they said it was waterproof. Now it's waterproof, but they had mesh up there that was nothing there, so water would leak in. These are your vents. You take this when you go to, and deflate it. You open these up. These actually come off. That's what allows the airflow through here. Like I said, I'm going to probably cut those out and add the correct stuff to go right there, the fiberglass filters. You got the back side right here, which has the another man door that leads into the work area space, if you want to say that. And another guy that I saw on YouTube said that the zippers are backwards on his, I believe. His zipped this way, so that don't allow you to run a hose inside like you're supposed to. So yeah, so you got this right here. These as well are velcroed in. Like I said, I'll probably make some additional changes to it, but well worth the $1,500 that I spent on it. I'm very happy with it. I contacted Amazon earlier today about my blowers, because I just got this today. They said they totally forgot about the blowers. They're very sorry, truly sorry. They're expediting the shipping, so it may be here tomorrow from what they were saying, but if not, it'll be Monday. So very happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do some more videos in the future spraying this thing. Subscribe to my channel, because a lot of people buy these things and they don't do a review on them. So we're going to do a review and see how these spray in it. I've heard some stories about the ventilation system. It don't really do good, even if you buy a bigger blower, but that's fine. I've got my ways. I know how to get around that stuff. I know how to rig some stuff up. If we had to put fans on these filters right here, if I had to put chairs in here to put fans on it to blow the overspray out, we will. But like I said, this is going to keep a lot of the contaminants out, a lot of the bugs. The biggest thing of bugs, man, anybody knows that, sprays and stuff like that. If you get a fly in your paint booth, it's aggravating. To get that thing out of there, you're wafting around, you're stirring up dust, so you're making the air dirtier, and you're making it where trash is going to land in your paint. So when you're stirring up a bunch of crap like that, it takes time for that stuff to just actually go away before you can start painting. Even if you have if you're in a real paint booth and you turn the fans on, it takes a long time for that stuff to go away. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I'm very proud. I mean, the happy with the work they put into this from what I've seen in the previous past, especially this bag. Now we'll try to get it back in here. Like I said, there's no guarantees, but that is a very large bag that it came in, bigger than what I've seen. So they've actually stepped their game up from what I've seen other people buying them from. So I'm very happy with it. Yeah, my son, you can see how walking distance, this thing is huge. And it's not even the biggest one they make, and it's not the smallest one they make. The smallest one, I think it actually goes from here to here, which is you're just jamming out parts and stuff like that. And then you have your small conventional for like your little compact cars and stuff like that. But this right here will fit a good truck in there, a good standard extended cab, maybe a crew cab. I know, like I said, once I'll pull the Yukon in there, see how far I get it in there with it touching the front. Like say if I had to do the back side, how much room I have the back. But if, like I said, it don't matter, because what I'll eventually do is take this wall right here, have it where I can sling it up right there, where it's tight enough where it's not drooping enough if I'm doing a roof or anything like that, and then go from there. Like I said, it being open like that, those right there are not working. Those are not going to work without it being stitched to the bottom. So that's like I said, that's all that is a workspace. That right there was kind of useless for them to do that, but like I said, I'll put some fans up if it don't flow the air more than I want. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this booth, man. I'm very happy with it. From just putting it up, it'll go up a lot quicker I imagine, with the correct blowers on it, because I have this one right here that's not the correct one for it, so I'm not sure on the wattage, but it's a lot quieter. It's not as loud as what I've heard on the YouTube blowers are, but I don't think there's any way, because this is an older model. Okay, so here's the information on this one. So it was from Harbor Freight. It's a 13-gallon, so 660 CFM airflow. Don't say the wattage on it, so not really sure on that. I have to research on that, but yeah, it blows it up. And my opinion, I probably won't be running this off the power on the inside. I'll probably have my generator operating this, because that's one thing you don't want, is this thing to deflate while you're working. Something happens, power goes out, trips a breaker for some reason, and that land in some fresh paint, because that's going to be it's not only going to be a nightmare, it's going to be, I guess, any painter out there is going to be throwing some shit, I can tell you that right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it.